runners in scoring position, and they grounded into 3 double plays in that game in Texas. Broken bat pop-up, deep short. Fading back is Tejada to the outfield grass. Makes the catch, and Damon is gone on a broken bat on that 3-2 pitch. RBIs. Lester will wind, and he will deliver to the Yankees shortstop. And there's a ground ball back of the bag at first base. In to cradle that ball at first base. I think about 280. Here's the 0-2 delivery. There's a drive out toward right center. There's nobody out there. That is a classic gapper. It's on the track and it's up against the wall. Abreu into second base. Takes a turn. Hangs on right there. Ball back in. So Bobby Abreu with a 2-run double. And now we'll take a look at Alex Rodriguez here. His record 2-3. Here comes the pitch. And he gets him looking. A-Rod goes down. Fastball at 94. Well, Rodriguez could not pull the trigger on that breaking ball, and then he couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball. So he goes down looking. Lester went after him and he got him. So the Orioles now coming up. We head to the bottom of the first. 0-0 on the Orioles radio net. Under 10 runs a game. Roberts lines a base hit to left field. They're going to the opposite field. Matsui digs it up. Gets it back into second base. Brian Roberts gets aboard. Roberts, a look at first. There he goes. There's a high fly ball right center. Well hit. Racing back Abreu. He'll get there to make the catch. So Roberts had to apply the brakes and head back to first. There's the pitch to Markakis. Line drive. Base hit right field. Cano couldn't get to it. Roberts will stop at second. So Markakis gets aboard. And with 2 on. And here comes the pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. And Markakis is picked off at first base in a rundown. And Cano dropped the ball, but he stays in a rundown. Mankiewicz will chase him. Roberts is at third, and they don't get anybody. The Yankees butcher the rundown play. Markakis winds up at second base, and Roberts, who had gone to third and was dancing off the bag, Mankiewicz took a look, and by the time he went back to second base, it was too late to get Markakis there. Here comes the pitch. Little bouncy ball back to Messina. That will not get the job done. Throw to first to get the out, and Roberts is frozen at third. Stretch. They lost 7 games. Fly ball, left field. Should be caught. Matsui, bless you, makes the catch. And the Orioles had second and third with only 1 out, and they do not score. End of 1-0 on the Orioles radio network. We'll keep you posted. Here's Matsui. Lester delivers. Line drive. Tejada makes a backhand catch for the out. Remember, he got Rodriguez looking in the first inning. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. And Posada takes outside, and boy, that one looked real good. But he gets a walk. And we'll pause for station identification. Behind like that. Here comes the 3-0 delivery. And there's a 4-pitch walk. So back-to-back walks after the line drive out hit by Matsui. 2-1. Pitch on the way, driven into center. Coming on Redmond, he'll make the catch. Maybe a double play. Here's the throw to second. Out of bounds. Got him. A double play. Posada must have lost his mind. He took off for third, and he could not get back. So he either thought it was going to be a hit, or he forgot how many outs there were. Either way, it's a double play, and the Yankees come up empty in the second inning. So now the Orioles are coming up 0-0 on the Orioles radio network. Now the 1-0 pitch on the way. Melvin sends a fly ball toward right. Bobby Abreu kind of moseying on over toward the corner a bit to make the catch. And Melvin Moore is a fly ball out. And now here's the catcher, Ramon Hernandez. Messina winds, and he will deliver. Fastball gets him looking. He snuck another one by him. And Ramon never pulled the trigger. So Messina picks up his first strikeout tonight. Now Payton lines it down the right field line. Abreu running over. Lunges, cannot get to it. And the ball gets past him. And it's up against the fence. Payton turning second. Heading for third. He's going to be in there standing as Abreu struggled with that ball on the warning track in right field. And now here's Moore. He lines it into center. That's a base hit. It'll drive in a run as Payton comes in from third. So Scott Moore wasting no time. He hit that thing right back up the middle. He picks up his 10th RBI, and he gives the Orioles a 1-0 lead to win all three. There goes the runner. The pitch is inside. The throw to second. The tag by Jeter. They got him. And Scott Moore is caught stealing. So Roberts will lead off in the third. And at the end of two, the Orioles with a 1-0 lead on the Orioles Radio Network.
1-1, and Minkevich lifts off fly ball down the left field line, racing over toward the line, and watching it drop in front of him fair is Jay Payton. So Minkevich gets that base hit down the left field line, and Minkevich with his lead at first, being held by Moore, slapped down the left field line, a base hit beyond the third baseman Melvin Moore. It goes into the left field corner. Minkevich will be held up at third. Into second base, Johnny Damon. Now that's a classic Johnny Damon hit. All he did was slap at the baseball. It went on a line between the third baseman Melvin Mora and the bag. And Youkilis by Nathan won that game for Minnesota. Here's a line drive into center field, a base hit off the bat of Derek Jeter. Minkevich comes in. Damon races around. He will score. It's now a 2-1 Yankees lead. Now the ball out of the reach of shortstop Miguel Tejada into center field. Jeter picks up RBIs 72 and 73. To the left-handed bat of right field. There goes Jeter. It's a pitch low, a double clutch by Ramon Hernandez, and the throw on the bounce and bounces away from Miguel Tejada. Jeter picking up the steal. Back at Jeter at second, delivers to Abreu, and a fastball up and in. Did Abreu go around too far? Yes, he did, said Greg Gibson, the third base umpire. Pitch up and in. Abreu had the hands move. He thought he held back. He's looking down. And now here's Alex Rodriguez. He fly ball, well hit the left field. Racing back is Jay Payton. Well, how do you like that? That's the 54th home run of the season for Alex Rodriguez. A line drive to the right of the 364 sign. 54 home runs. 153 runs driven in as A-Rod gives the Yankees the 4-1 lead. That was a blue darter off the bat, a line drive that didn't gain much altitude. Wound up about 4 rows deep. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 4 runs in and 1 out here in the top of the third. Matsui hits a bounding ball to the first baseman off the glove of Moore, but he flips back to Lester, who is covering the bag at first base for the out. Posada's 20 home runs, 14 as a left-handed swinger. The pitch on the way, and Posada lines it into center field, a base hit. They lead it 4-1. Pitch to Giambi, a breaking ball. Did he go around too far? And whether he did or not, looked like it broke over the plate as well. So a strikeout for Lester, his second of the game, and that's the final out for the Yankees. But they score 4 here in the top of the third. Head to the bottom of the inning. Yankees 4, Orioles 1 on the Orioles Radio Network. Now Mike Messina will face Brian Roberts, Tyke Redmond, and Nick Markakis here in the bottom of the third. Orioles now trailing 4-1. Fly ball left field. Cruising back is Matsui, and he reaches up to make the grab. Brian Roberts is now 1 for 2 as he makes the first out here in the bottom of inning number 3. Here's Messina to the plate, and Redmond slashes it into left field, a base hit. Redmond on with a 1-out single, and Nick Markakis will step in now. Markakis has singled his lone at bat tonight. And the pitch on the way with Redmond running. There's the throw down to second by Posada. Redmond has the stolen base. His 7th. Tyke Redmond taking off immediately on the first pitch thrown to Markakis. A strike called to Nick. Messina's pitch to Markakis. He slices one over the leap of third baseman Alex Rodriguez into left field. Now, terrific job of hitting there by Nick Markakis. Pitch in on the hands. And Markakis lifted it to Miguel Tejada. There goes Markakis. Ground ball wide to third. Picked up there by A-Rod. He throws to first. He gets Tejada. Coming in to score from third base is Redmond. It's a 4-2 Yankees lead. Into second base, Nick Markakis. Count to Aubrey Huff. The pitch on the way with 2 down, and Huff takes ball 4 outside. Orioles with runners at first and second, and Melvin Mora will come up. We'll look back at Markakis. Delivered to Mora. Big bounding ball to A-Rod at third. He will run to the bag to beat Markakis there for the final out. But the Orioles do get a run here in the bottom of the third after the Yankees scored 4 in the top of the inning. We head to the top of the fourth. New York 4, Orioles 2 on the Orioles Radio Network.